Okay, I'm finally doing a car video. Taking my cue from Tanisha Stewart. I always wanted to do a car video. I don't know why I never do them. Usually when I jump in the car, I'm driving somewhere, and I don't think to stop and record. Now I'm just sitting in my garage, so I'm not driving. But this is cool. The lighting is a lot better than it is in my basement. So I want to do my update on what I have going on. Check out my Black Girls Love Horror merchandise. This is a Facebook group that's like, I want to say at least 30 to 45,000 strong, something like that, big numbers. Check it out if you're a black girl that loves horror. Got my Leo earrings on. This is good Leo and this is bad Leo, or vice versa. The ARCs went out for the reboot of the Mixtape Volume 1. And I can't believe I have not promoted that as well, but I think when it came out in 2017, we didn't have TikTok, or at least, I didn't know about TikTok. I wasn't on TikTok. And then I took that writing break sometime around 2018. And then, the pandemic's really excited to see this one getting traction again. There's some great stories in here that I really want people to read. And one of them is about an alien hunter. And you guys never see me write stuff like that. Peanut butter kisses. That's about a little boy who thinks his mother is trying to unalive him because his food doesn't taste the same. Everything she gives him, it tastes weird. His lunch that he takes to school, it tastes weird. It tastes weird. So he stops eating because he's like, what is going on here? Like, she's trying to get rid of me. That's peanut butter kisses. But the one I'm most proud of is patchwork. I typed patchwork when I was at work on a typewriter because I was a secretary, and I typed on an actual manual typewriter. I typed that entire story so many years ago. And I still have the actual typewritten pages, the stack of pages, and I'm going to show that to you guys later. It's in the house. So the story behind that, when I typed it, I was very young, but I had a job. So let's just say that. This is post-high school. I sent it to my favorite teacher and writing mentor, Marla Jackson. Rest in paradise. You see me dedicate a lot of my books to her. Loved her so much. She had retired and moved to Arizona at that time. She was my 9th grade literature teacher. I learned so much from her. I typed it all up, shipped it to her, and she wrote me back with her, comments on it and her feedback, and she kept it. And this is before social media. It was before the internet. So around 2013, I was able to reconnect with her. I was able to find her. And we got to talk, and we talked on the phone. Oh my God, it was such an emotional moment. She went to her file cabinet and she pulled it out, the original typewritten pages, and she mailed it back to me. So now I have it. So I took that and I, typed it on a computer this time, and that's how it ended up in the Mixtape Volume 1. So that's the very first long horror short story. Still a short story, but it's the very first full-length story that I wrote in the horror genre. And it was based on my grandmother. My grandmother used to make quilts, hand sew quilts, sewing needle and everything. And she used to have a box full of little patches of material, the way quilt makers do. So it was based on her. Very proud of that story. So yeah, I'm so excited about that. I'm waiting on, the ARC reviews and things to start popping up so I can see, how people are feeling it. And then Mixtape Volume 2, I'm going to release that. I'm doing pre-orders for that on my website because I want to do an exclusive release of the paperback on my website. And I'm going to try the ebook as well. I'm still trying to investigate how to do that in a safe, secure way. But I'm looking to release that April 11th. That one has some short stories that were in other anthologies, so you guys may have read those. Some of you may have not. And it's got some new stories in it that I wrote just for this collection. So yeah, you can go check those out on my website. You can do a pre-order to get the book from me with the special goodies. Now, let me say this. I know a lot of people are taking screenshots and sharing it of other authors' books when you see the paperback on Amazon, and the paperback is like $379. You're going to see mine like that too. And here's why. When you see an author's paperback look like that, it's because they don't want you to buy the paperback from Amazon. They want you to buy it directly from them. It's not because they're crazy. They literally want you to buy the paperback from them. I'm going to do that for the Mixtape Volume 2 as well because I want you to buy the paperback from me. So I'm going to mark it up to some crazy price. So if you see that, if you want to screenshot it and share it and talk about it, go right ahead. Because they say, if they talk about you, that's a good thing. So just let you know in advance, it will be marked up to some crazy price to discourage you from buying it from Amazon. I'm working on editing Seeds so that can be released in May 20th, and that's in pre-order as well. These are kind of slow as far as the events go. I don't really like being out in the cold, but I'll let you guys know when I have some local events. My next one is Mother's Day. That's going to be up at Frankenmuth at Charlene's Book Nook. I did an event there last year, so I'll post more about that. If you're not subscribed to my newsletter, now is the time. I'm about to put out April's issue, so make sure you subscribe. So you can go to my website, click subscribe, and you'll be on the list. And that's all that's going on right now. I'm trying to just use this time to work and edit and get things ready for the busy season. This was fun. I like being in my car. I think I'll do more of these.